Alright guys, what's going on? We've got the 10th war of Season 24 here, and in this one, 4Loki is going to be facing Ny718. So, I completely forgot that I hadn't uploaded this war. Ny718 had a couple of accounts, I think 6 accounts that were suspended for a week, and instead of kicking them and bringing in like weaker accounts, they kept those 6 accounts in and ran with 24 members for war. So, you know, you kind of gotta respect it a little bit, I guess, but either way, we are going to win this war, and you'll see that they are also going to leave a couple of defenders up. Each of them took a different path. They didn't just like rush down the middle of any of our, you know, sections. So I think that they're like leaving a total of 12 defenders up. Just for full disclosure, they ran with 8 in each battle group. So taking a look at their map here, all of their defenders, since they didn't bring in weaker accounts, are really strong. I think most, if not all of them, are rank 3 6-stars, but a couple of them do have suicides on. So either way, nothing super out of the ordinary. And I think I'm going to show here, because I think I noticed that their map was kind of empty, and they're running with 24 participants. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started here. I'm not going to have a ton of fights this war, and most of my fights are going to be pretty easy. But I'm going to be bringing in Magneto and Omega Red, Sabretooth for a synergy, and I'm going to be starting off on path 2 here. I think that path 2 is probably one of the scarier paths on the map, just because the damage, like the Furies, can get so out of control so quickly. For this first fight here, I'm going to be using Magneto against Corvus, and this is the Strike Counter Fury node. So basically, I'm just going to push him above a bar of power and then just combo like directly into my special attack. And you're going to see that this fight with Magneto is actually super easy. And I'm going to play it really conservatively because I am going to need Magneto again for another fight in this war. But so far he hasn't gotten any Furies or anything yet. I feel like this fight is pretty safe with Magneto. And Magneto also has like a perfect block chance against metal characters or metal defenders. So, you know, Corvus crits through the block, but it's not really going to come into play here with Magneto. So here I'm just trying to get off a good parry, combo into my special 1, and that will finish the fight. So very easy. I'm going to go ahead and throw my suicides on for this next fight. This next fight I was actually really worried about, and I think it's good placement if this guy had more health. But it's Spider Ham, and he puts those poppers on you, so you can take a ton of power sting damage if you throw a special attack, and also he becomes immune to degen at a certain point. So I was really worried that Omega's like death field was just going to stop working. So I'm kind of trying to manage his Furies here. Kind of messed up here, but not a big deal. He got a couple Furies, but the fight's over. We finished at full health, so I was worried for pretty much no reason. Looks like it was only 14 hits. And then this next fight here, I'm going to be taking this rank 3 6-star Hitmonkey. Similar node with a couple of little differences here. I'm gonna make a mistake in this fight that could really have screwed me over, but yeah, let's just see how it goes. So I'm gonna be doing my medium, light, heavy, knock him down. So after this, I'm just going to parry him. I'm not going to hit into him at all. You can see how quickly he's going down here. And I'm going to go ahead and throw my special 2, so now he can evade, and I'm going to rush in and block hit him. I should not have done that, especially when he had a bar of power. He could have completely punished me for that. if he evaded and then just immediately did a special one. That also makes him unblockable. So, alright, we're going to move up here. Here I was having some issues loading into the right part of the map, so I backed out. And our next fight here is going to be Korg on Buffet. So this Buffet node is really strong. It does give a lot of regen if you mess up, so I removed Dexterity for this fight. You know, which is fine. I'd much rather have... I would much rather take the safer fight and lose a couple of units. And you can see too that he had suicides on, I think, because immediately I get hit with a degen from Lionheart. So I'm pretty sure that he had a poison on, which reduces healing effects. And that's kind of what Lionheart is there to counter. But after that, it's just going to be a really basic fight. Very, very easy and straightforward. Pretty much any Buffet fight is going to be easy if you remove Dexterity, for the most part. So, next up we're going to be taking this Guillotine 2099. This is just going to be a Magneto fight. Again, super easy. It's the Buffet node again, and the strike counter combat power rate. Magneto will bypass most of this though. So you'll see like our heavy attacks are doing, you know, over 12,000. A lot of her power drains will fail. There I just crit for 0. I'm not sure why that happened exactly. But all I'm trying to do here is push her to her special 2s, and I'm trying to get myself pushed to my special 2 so that I can finish this fight. Get a couple of prowess here. I'm up to 5. So here, I don't want her throwing the special 1. I didn't hold that heavy quite long enough to double my prowess, but even just with 5 prowess, it still hit for like 45,000. The special 2. So now I'm going to move up. This is going to be my last fight of the war. And it's going to be this rank 3 6-star Nick Fury on Enhanced Special 1. I don't know which part of his Special 1 is unblockable. I assume maybe the first hit only. But, so we're just going to try to avoid it altogether if we can. And I'm just going to do medium light. This also has power focus 1. So I'm just going to do medium light and then try to parry. And then here I'm going to do 4 hits and go into a block. Punish his heavy with my heavy. And this fight should be really fast. You can see we're about 30 seconds in. We've already almost completely killed his first life here. Here I'm going to lose all my spores because when Nick Fury loses his life model decoy, he gets really passive. Not a big deal. I'm going to go in here, use my special 2 to try to get some extra spores. But honestly, it wasn't really necessary. There, I didn't have very good spacing for a heavy counter, so I didn't do it. Gonna play it safe. And yeah, fight's over. So, very easy war for me. One of the easier wars I think that we've had as an alliance, especially when they're missing a bunch of defenders. Here I'm just moving up, and yeah, we did end up winning this war. We died 7 times. I think we were just ahead the entire war. I don't think we were boosting as much as we normally would. But you can see that their diversity was 120, so they were missing 30 defenders, and they left 12 defenders up for us. So that was, in each battle group, they had to leave 2 lanes empty. I think we had a defender on every lane, so yeah, it ended up being a situation where they couldn't 100% the entire map. Either way though, as of right now, we are in 3rd place. I think we're in pretty good shape to finish there. We do want to win our last 2 wars, so hopefully we can do that. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.